What is going on, peeps, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another small little review. There's no vlog today. We are reviewing the $9.99 Harbor Freight torque wrench. There's a lot of people who've been asking me, there's a lot of people who've been telling me, how good is it for $9.99? Is it worth it? It's just $10. You basically go to Wendy's or McDonald's and you blow $10 on a quick meal. So yeah, let's go ahead, let's get into the review. I'll tell you guys how my experience has been with it. I'll give you my personal review, my personal opinion from me using it, from my buddies Andy and Adrian and all these people using it too. And we'll go from there. And it's kind of like a helping video for you guys who are not really ready to spend $300-400 and even $500 on a torque wrench, because that's a lot of money. For someone even building a car, $500 could mean a lot, could mean coilovers, could mean God knows what. But I'll give you the review and I'll let you guys know how or what are the steps I take in order to maybe get the correct measurement on these, and we'll go from there. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump onto the video real quick. I figure I'll bring you guys content, and I figure I'd talk about the torque wrench because everybody has been asking me about it. So basically, let's talk about it. This is a $9.99 torque wrench from Pittsburgh, sold by Harbor Freight. Basically, this was on special. I picked it up. It's probably a little bit more, somewhere in the $20 range or $15 range. But let's talk about a torque wrench. How much does a torque wrench cost? A torque wrench is anywhere between $200, $300 to $500, up to $1,000. I've heard. I don't think I'll see myself ever buying one, but maybe at one point I'll probably will end up buying a $200 torque wrench. But this one for $9.99, believe it or not, is actually doing the job. It's just, think about the percentage of what $9.99 is out of $200. It's an insane amount of how low this kind of costs, like how low this is. And basically, let's you know, what is a torque wrench? A torque wrench is basically to torque down your screws and for you to put them at the specifications that the OEM or the manufacturer that built the vehicle wants you to put it at. And if you think to yourself, wow, a $9.99 torque wrench is going to do it for me, that's got to be a lie. It's not going to do it for sure. But think again. Think again, because this is what you get. This is a $9.99 torque wrench from Harbor Freight, and let's look into it closely. So you get this box that comes with it, and this is your torque wrench. As you can see, let's see if I get a zoom in, focus. I've already used it, so it has a little bit of scuff. So you have your lock and unlock in the bottom right there. You basically twist here to unlock, and then you move it, put it to the desired torque rate that you want to put it, and then you bring it back. And I always tell everybody, you must bring back your torque wrench to 0, and then you come here and you lock it back up. And this is why you have to do that. Basically, let's say you're torquing down your nuts or your screws or whatever, like I'm doing it in my Honda. I do it all the time. I put them at 87 foot-pounds of torque. I put on the whatever socket or whatever, I do it, and then I set it back to 0, because if you leave it at the foot-pounds of torque that you had it, or whatever job you did, if you did a head gasket or whatever it is you did, that you torque down and you leave it, it's gonna lose its calibration, and then you're not gonna take a $9.99 torque wrench to get calibrated. You're gonna throw that away. So you don't want to blow, or you don't want to throw away $10. You just put it back to 0, and that's about it, and you keep it calibrated. So it's a pretty sturdy, you know, equipment. It weighs a lot. So for $9.99, I mean, it doesn't weigh a lot. It weighs enough for you to, you know, see that there's good quality in it. For $9.99, you really can't ask that much. And this is basically the one that Harbor Freight sells. So let's go ahead. Let's go to the car. I'll show you guys how I torque them down, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Let's go. All right, guys. So basically, we're back with the video here, and I got Pepper here who came out to help me out. I always take him out at night so he can pee and stuff. Anyways, get out of the shop, buddy. So I have the torque wrench here. And basically, I'm just going to torque down 1 or 2 screws so you guys can see on here and hear the click that it does, so you guys can see how good of a material, or at least how good of a quality this one is. So, and I got to apologize, I took a little bit long. I was watching the Super Bowl, and congrats to all the Eagles fans. So basically, when you are torquing down with a torque wrench, and you have a high quality torque wrench, and if it's calibrated, if you're talking about a Snap-on or a Cornwell or even a Craftsman, you know, they might be a point or 2 points under. So if you're torquing down to like 85, I always say go up to like 87, you know, just in case. If it's 2 down, then you're really down to 85. If it's 2 up, you're like at 89 foot-pounds of torque. For these Hondas, that's not a bad measurement to torque them down at 89 or between 85 to 89 foot-pounds of torque. With a Pittsburgh, I was gonna say Cornwell, with a Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight,
it goes down a little bit more. They're probably like 3 or 4 points on there. So you got to kind of match what you want to do. If you're like at 88 pounds of torque and it goes down, then you'll be, you'll be at a good measurement. If it goes up, then you'll be like in the 90s. So you got to kind of be careful with them. I'm just gonna torque one down and 1 or 2 down so you guys can see. I basically set this one up at 84, and I'll torque them down so you guys can see. All right, I'm back real quick. I actually have to go inside and get one of these because it's the adapter for the torque wrench. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and torque it down so you guys can hear it and see how good of a quality it is. So basically, my suggestion is that if you're getting the one from Harbor Freight, always put it like between 4 points up or 3 points up, just in case if it does go down, then you're in the safe side with the measurement of the torque. So let's go ahead and torque it down. Move to this side. And that's basically it, guys. Actually, one of them was actually a little bit loose. This guy's just running around here at this time. So that's basically it. This is your review on the torque wrench. It's actually pretty heavy. It's a really good material, and it comes with this carrying case right here that you see. This is the adapter that I have for the raised lug nuts. Actually, some people have been asking me where I got those raised lug nuts. I'll leave a link in the description below where to get it. I will also leave a link on where to get the torque wrench from Harbor Freight, either from Harbor Freight or from Amazon. You could get it. So basically, for $9.99, this is not really bad. This is not bad at all. It actually even comes with lifetime warranty. So if you have any problem, for $9.99, you got yourself a torque wrench that you're gonna own for the rest of your life because it has a lifetime warranty, and it does the job. I've been torquing them down to 80, 85, and they've been working in perfect condition. They haven't come out. I actually ran the car a couple of times, and they haven't come out, and they haven't been giving me any problems. They're really good. Also, I wanted to show you guys what I drive for my daily. So basically, this is my daily. Don't mind the passenger side headlight that needs to be changed. It's a 2015 Chrysler 300C, and that's just my daily because some people have been asking me like, what do I drive for my daily? And here's the Civic, how it's coming along. Got the Canjo little style tires on, which I'm waiting to lower it down, and I got my little Type R look, my Type R wing there. And here's Pepper. Anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys think this review was kind of helpful for the $9.99 torque wrench from Harbor Freight. Is kind of my opinion on what I think of it, and it's been working fine. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe, it goes a long way, and thank you guys for coming in.